Morning, sir. I'm Mr. Deepak. Today, I would like to talk about my thesis that I researching my book. I would like to talk about my thesis name that I find in my topic, the development of English speaking skill for secondary school student in Thailand. In the case of a study question success school, I select this topic because now I'm a teacher in this school and I teach many class, but I select Mathayom to Mathayom 1 to Mathayom 3 because in this class, when I was gone to teach to a student, in that moment, I many things I saw and continue I teaching here, and I'm looking also about the program of a student for a speaking. They are know English, but they don't want to speak. They don't try to speak. They don't. They are fear or they are something what in the mind. So I selected this topic. How do you can develop your speaking English speaking? Then you can speak well. So I selected this topic about my thesis. It's by Mr. Deepak Kumar. He is a study in Doctor of Philosophy Languages English program Hazralong Conrad University. Next, I want to show about my background and significance of the program. In the program, first about is the that program of Thai student. They are fair to speak English because they are think I will speak wrong. Number two, English speaking is the communicate with people in the world is good things. So I would like to do this research. What are the program for secondary school student? English speaking is an important aspect of language. It is one of the most important skill for everyone, especially for one into 21st century, 21st century. Next, I want to show about research objective. That objective have the three parts. Number one part is to study the investigate of English speaking skill for secondary school student. Number two, to analyze development of teaching, analyze how to teach, how to what is the problem by teaching, yeah, problem by study, how to develop, then a student can study well, then he can speak English. Number three is the purpose to guideline, how to guidelines for students, and then they can improve English, they can develop English, they can speak English well. Next is related documents of research. In the documents of research, I have not yet selected well. I will next time so well this one. Next is diagram framework of research. In the framework of research, the number one is depend diagram. Number two is the independent. In the depend have the many general basic like that status, age, position, education, study program, work experience, and independent skill learning English speaking. Next is research scope. In the research scope have to many parts of research scope. Number one is population. In the population, I selected from to Mathayom 1, Mathayom 2, and Mathayom 3. Total is 60 students in the my population. Number two is depend. Depend is focus on a status, age, position, program, education, study, and work experience. In the status of that student, I have to find is what is his position. He is a student or he have to some work also. What is his program? Which types of his program is work? education, what is his education study, and work experience, what is his experience in the book, what he have to find. Independent is the depend on speaking. He can speak well on content of research book. In the context of research book is the focus on book, documents, journals, and teachers. Is the timing for research scope September to until 6 months or how long I have to add the date. Area is the question school in the Bangkok. There I'm a teacher. Next is research methodology. Research methodology is talk about the research design. Number two is the population. Number three is the researchers. Number four is the collection of research data. And number five is the analysis of research data. Research design is talk about quality and quantity research mixed method. And population is talk about where do I find the data population like that. From a student method 1, 2, 3. The total student is 60. And research tools talk about the primary data. In the primary data, have a group quality and quantity. The research tool have the two parts. Number one is the primary, and number two is secondary data. Is the collected from the speaking English skill. Collection of data, analysis percentage, frequency of corn breasts, and using coefficient. Analysis of research data is the by a study and computer program. Next is the benefit of expected benefits. Number one benefit after research, now the ability of English speaking. Number two, have to find about the problem, know the problem about speaking. Number three is find about the know the development of English speaking. Thank you so much. And what will come the comment about my research book, what is wrong, what is right, where I have to change, what I have to do. He will suggest me, he will give me the good idea, and then I hope you will happy by my research books, and then you will guidelines about my research book, then I can complete to my study and success in my study. Thanks a lot.